everybody, this is the Funkoholic.
And Funkoholic too.
How are you doing?
Good, I hope.
Me too. So I just have one pop, but it's a pretty neat pop. And I should have actually grabbed hold of it before we started. Sorry. I have a few things to say. First of all, do not forget all of the drawings that are coming up. You can enter on basically anything in the end of October from the 26th on until the until December 1st. But December 1st, how do we do that? I forgot.
You have to stop it like the day before.
Yeah, so we'll be stopping it the 30th of October. No, November. 30th of November, and then we will go on to pick winners. 3 prizes. The first prize is a box of pops. There's 6 or 7 in the box. Right now I think there's 7. I may put something else in there or I may not. The next prize is an ugly muggly face mask. Kind of goes all over your head. You look fugly. And there's some little mini things that go with that. And my final prize is missing, but I will just tell you about it. There's actually a video about it if you care to look at it. It is the Fright Loot. It's the Loot Fright case. It's the very first one they've ever done. I apparently ordered 3 of them. I'm giving one to my daughter. I'm keeping one, and I have saved the other one for one of you to win. So I'm very excited about that. I hope you're excited. So if you enter on this video, if you enter on any video in November, and like I said, the 26th, 27th, try to enter in November if you can, but I know I have to go back to the 26th because there's some people on there. Anyway, also going on is how do you enter? Number 1, you have to be a subscriber. I know I got over the weekend a whole lot of new subscribers, courtesy of, so many people. Nicole, and I love you, Nicole. You know I do. And I love all of you. It's just Nicole's turn today to get the extra love that a mother always gives a child. You can't love them all at once. You can, but you should always take one aside and say, I love, okay. Anyway, so Nicole and the pop couple, and you know, I was on the man's website yesterday, and he's the one who kind of puts it all together, and I forget him, but I will find his name and I will give him a shout out, and I will link to him because he does giveaways on Saturday starting at 6. That's another thing we need to discuss in the coming few days. Maybe Saturday is not the best day because there's a lot of people giving away things, and now I'm giving away things, so I don't want you to have to pop all around, so I'm thinking maybe Friday. I don't know. So everybody kind of talk amongst yourselves. And after subscribing to the channel, please turn on notifications so you know anytime I come in and do a video. Because the video may be a prize giveaway, or it may be announcing something else very important. Such as, I have just put up a new article on Pop Nerd Entertainment, POPNERD Entertainment.com, all one word except the dot and then the com. I guess you know how it goes. And it is regarding Rick Grimes' departure from The Walking Dead. That's not a spoiler, we've known for weeks. If you haven't, I'm sorry. If you did watch the episode and you want maybe a little take from me on it, and maybe some information about what's coming up, then you can go there. It's the first article, the newest article. I'm very proud of my website, but I need to get people there. So here's what I'm going to do. Starting in January, I'm going to start giving away prizes on my site. And these will be things like DVDs, digital codes. I know I know Nicole likes digital codes. I'm going to give away movie passes and maybe some Funkoholic and PopNerdEntertainment.com merch. You never know. So make sure you check out my channel here and my website. I would so appreciate it. And if you could go to the website, go to any article and post, preferably maybe on the newest article. But like I said, it is a spoiler laden article, so you might want to think about that if you haven't watched the episode yet. So today I have the new decorated Tardis. I bought one of my first 6-inch pops was the regular Tardis, and it means time, and something with the R, something in science. Shoot. I thought for sure I'd remember it. Y'all just look it up. So once again, it's still entering. So to finish entering the drawing, if you can, if you like the video, please give me a thumbs up. That helps ever so much. And my regular, not so new people, please give me a thumbs up if you can. It, like I said, helps ever so much. Also, down below, that's where you enter. You just put, hello, I want to enter for the first prize, which is all the DVDs, or I want to enter for the face mask, or I want to enter for the loot fright. And if you want to enter for all, you can, 1 or 2 or 3 or whatever you want. Just tell me, make it clear. And I am going to be doing this by hand. I will have 3 different bags, and each one will have everybody's name in it. I'm going to start putting up a post that I will update every day or every 2 days that will have all the information about who's entered. And if you have entered in the past and your name is not on that form, then you need to leave a message on that specific article, because that way I can get you online on the article so then you don't miss the drawing. Okay, so here is the Tardis. This is the one side of it, one side of it, one side of it, and the best side. So this is it's a public call box for police, and I'm sure it's British because it's a British show. I think apparently what it is a time machine. Does that sound about right? Because I did look it up. Yeah, I did look it up, and it's I don't remember. If you want to know that bad, look it up, because I'm worthless. And this is hollow, which is fine. I really wish they would have put a bottom on it, though. I hope that they didn't, and I lost it, but no, not that. Like I said, one of my very first 6 inches was the regular Tardis without this decoration. And this has that's probably the first female doctor, I guess, because they're on their first female doctor, or they were. And so that's why that's there. And it says free for use or public, I don't know. But it just looks like somebody took like some little paints and some little stencils or whatever and just decorated it. Really pretty. This may mean something to the show that I don't know about. I looked up decorated Tardis, and Etsy came up with all kinds of stuff I could buy to make decorations out of, like for the lawn and stuff. anyways, so that is that for the day. I just really wanted to get that information to you. Also, I am having a problem. One of my packages went astray, and FedEx is being, to me, I mean, I'm sure Bill would say they're doing fine. I find them to be not so forthcoming. I called the lady today. She read me the same thing like 5 times. And I finally said, you've read that to me like a bunch of times. And she read it to me again. That takes guts to do that to me. I will call your boss. But, so yeah, I don't know. She said, and the first part of what she read is, if we have not found your package by November 8th, you need to call the sender of the package and start putting through a refund, and then you have to call the police in your area and have them fill out a police report. There's maybe 3 or 4 cops in my area, and I'm sure they're great guys. Is that right? Mm-hmm. And I'm sure they're great guys. But, well, I don't know. Anyway, also, the group I always talk about that I loved so much, there was an issue, and I don't want to discuss it. It's, it's between me and the person that this happened to. But I ended up leaving the group. I really miss it, and I knew I had to leave it eventually because they had started basically just ignoring anything I put down, or, anytime I did an in search of. Whereas before, they're like, we're here from you, if we can find this, blah, 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 and they would trade. Nobody liked it because of where I lived, and that's fine. They're a West Coast group. I live on the West Coast, actually. The only one of them that lives on the coast. But, it is what it is. So, I am starting my own Funko group, Funkoholics, something. We're not sure. We've been going all day just throwing out names. And one or the other just, it has to be something bigger than life. It doesn't have to be that good. But I would like a name, and I would like Funkoholic in the name because that will make it a little easier for the group to be found on Facebook. And I will, of course, put a link down when the group is formed. It will be in the next 2 or 3 days. So that's what's going on. And I would really like if you guys participated, or at least just join the group. And, you never know when somebody's going to post your grail, and you can do a great trade. And, yeah, I used to run a group that was for people that sold pins and weren't such good people, so I have some experience in people that aren't good people to trade with. So when somebody does something bad to one of us, if that ever happens, the rest of the community will know about it. Anyways, my phone is pinging me. So thank you so much for watching this video. I do appreciate it, and
we shall see you next time.
We will. Bye-bye.
Bye.